Welcome back to my channel. Today is 17th of August and this is vlog number 13. Now if you haven't seen vlog number 12, I suggest you go watch that if you want to. If not, welcome to my channel. Now, I did say I was going to go walking today, and I had to push myself really out the store to get out walking. And my mind gave me so much and so many excuses, sorry that's a better word than so many excuses not to go. Oh, by the way, I'm using the Insta360 X6 and I'm using it today for the first time ever in iLog, the 10-bit iLog. That's where you can strip down the colors and then put your own colors after an editing application or software, whatever you're using, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is on the X6. So I did say on my channel that I'm going to be using this X6 for 7 days straight to see what it's like. Is it all that? I mean, I have so many action cameras. Check my video description below and see all the cameras I own. Action cameras, not to mention the wireless mics. I'm not going to even list that because it's too long to list anyway. So what I'm trying to say here is that I'm trying something new again. I've never used iLog that much. I've tried it once or twice on DJI, I think yeah, but it just didn't resonate with me because I didn't know how to use it. What can you do? Being honest, didn't know how to use it. So I thought, you know what, get out of my comfort zone and learn. So let's talk about comfort zone today. One of the reasons why I'm talking about comfort zones, this is a trap that we all fall into if we're not careful, and that's falling back into a comfort zone that you're used to. So when you want to bring change, for example, you can't bring change without consistency and discipline. It doesn't work. Otherwise, you end up sliding back into the old ways of doing things in life, and that's what I discovered in my life. That's what helped me get out of the rut sometimes, and get out of this comfort zone that I get back into. Like, for example, with my weight loss. Weight loss journey, I lost so much weight and then I put it back on and I lose weight and back on and I'm back again to lose weight. And one of the reasons why I want to lose weight, I'm not young, and you got to look after yourself, and your body screams at you. Your body gives you signals, by the way, trust me, it gives you signals. It gives you signals in so many ways that you just switch off and ignore it until you have to go and meet the doctor and he tells you, oh, by the way, we have a problem. Yeah, we have a problem. Don't wait for that day, that's what I say. Another thing I need to get rid of and stop is this nicotine addiction. I need to stop it, honestly. I'm getting fed up with it and it ain't easy. One of the main reasons why I found it challenging to get off nicotine, smoking, is that when you stop, which I did for so many years ago, I did it, and that's what I think led me back to an alternative. It's a long story, by the way. I'm not going to explain why I stopped and, but just get to the point here is this. It's hard to do it because when I did it, I was very heavy into workouts and gym and so forth, but I put on a lot of weight. It's because my addiction for nicotine turned to food, for example. So I was eating, but I was working out, but it just wasn't working for me, and it just wasn't. Anyway, so falling back into your trap of this comfort zone. So for example, I lost the weight, I did my challenge twice, and I did the challenge where I lost a good amount of weight and I felt good, I looked good, and then suddenly, that old way of thinking started creeping back in slowly. The movement started to slow down and starting to fall back into the old habits, and this is what it's all about. Falling back into old habits is kind of dangerous because once you go sliding back in, it just feels so comfortable. And why do you turn the phone off? It just feels so comfortable. Sorry for distraction. This is the problem when you have distractions and you forget to turn things off when you're creating content. So when you slide back into your old ways, it just feels so natural. This is what I try to tell many out there. If you have no discipline, trust me, discipline is key. I'm going to say again, discipline is so key that if you don't have discipline, good luck with trying to make things happen in your life. We want to bring change in life. Consistency is key too, by the way. Drop me a comment below and let me know if you think what I'm saying is right. Say yes or no. You can agree to disagree. That's what we're here for. We're here to learn from each other. But I've got facts to back up what I'm saying, because when I went on a 40-day no sugar intake journey, I lost weight like there was no, I tell you, it was just amazing. Anyway, so I started the journey again, and now I find my back again here for the third time. But this time round, something's hit differently. Something's come to a point where I'm sitting there thinking, I can't be doing this. My body can't be screaming, and I'm ignoring the signs that I'm hearing. You know, it's just crazy, because you can't keep eating junk food or rubbish food and thinking it's okay that, you know, you're not young. We're younger. Okay, you end up, you know, burning off as faster. But when you pass a certain age, when you're older, yeah, it doesn't burn as fast like when you're younger. You know what I'm saying. You've been there, I'm sure. You know, one of the hardest things for anybody that's overweight is to feel confident about themselves, to feel comfortable in their skin and their body. I mean, it's not easy, honestly. I know what it feels like, because I've been there and I've done that. It's just crazy. Now, I have reached to the park where I said I was going to walk today. Again, I had to really force myself to get out. But I said to myself, listen, if you're not going to do it today, you're never going to do it. And this is the thing. You need to understand that if you don't push yourself, and I mean push yourself, you're not going to do it. Honestly, discipline needs to be put in place. One second. Yeah. So if you don't push discipline into your change that you're trying to change, you won't be able to do it, trust me. So I say, hit the discipline in, let the discipline in, and let discipline take the lead. Because if you don't, well, you're not going to see the change you want, especially if you want something to change for the better version of you. That's what it's all about. On my channel, I'm looking for the best version of me, and I like to help people along the way. If that's something you want to do, let me know again in the comments below that you'd like to make a change, and I help you to the best of my ability. I love helping people. You know, helping is free. You don't charge. Helping somebody elevate, somebody, you know, get out of their comfort zone, it's free of charge. You shouldn't be charging people how to help them navigate through life. That's my point of view. I mean, one day, you know, I guess I could charge people, but why am I worried about charging people? Why are you so worried about money? That's another thing. Stop chasing money in life, honestly. Because if you start chasing money in life, you lose the passion, you lose a dream. Chase your dream to be somebody. And if you can get paid to do it, why not? That's what I say. But not do it because I want to get money. I want to get money. Really? So you're chasing your dreams, or are you chasing money? Think of what you're saying. When you say, I want money, I want more and more, you're not chasing your dream. Here you've become a person that's chasing money. Again, my phone. You know what? Let me put you on a pause for a second, and then we get out of the car and we'll talk. I put the phone on silent as well. Hold on. So I've set my watch on for walking, and the plan is to do 30 minutes. Sorry, not be. What is wrong with me, honestly? See, this is what happens when you are out of shape, when you're not clear in your head and you're foggy with crap food and so forth. And it's true, you know. You can sit there and tell yourself otherwise, but if you don't look after yourself health-wise or that, it affects everything. Your mind, your thought process, how you feel. So as I was saying, how you feel, you know, it feels crap, honestly crap, to be overweight. It feels like you've let yourself down and so forth. And that's real talk here. This is not sit there fluffing up for you to make you, you know, believe something else when it's not. Being overweight is just the most worst thing that anyone can experience, you know. You won't be able to feel comfortable in your clothes, you just don't feel confident and so forth. But I broke through and said, you know what? I can't let that stop me living. I can't let that stop me being me. So I broke through that many years ago. Now, the topic that I want to talk about today is I need to change again for the third time back on this track. Third time now. And it can't be like a yo-yo going back and forth, because I'm not at that age where I can afford to do that anymore, you know. There's an old saying, you got one foot in the grave, one foot on the ground. That's what it's like now. I'm telling you, you got to look after yourself. Your body screams, and if you keep switching off these signals saying it's going to be okay, it's not okay. It's not okay. If you got backache, that's because you're overweight. If you feel that backache when you're walking, for example. I mean, I know my body now so well that when I am out of shape, my body sends me signals. And for example, if I take a long walk and I can start feeling the sharp pain in my back and so forth, I know that's because I'm carrying excess weight that I shouldn't be carrying. Trying to get the words out properly. So mine's like, you know that your body's telling you to make a change. And your mind's like, yeah, I know. So that's you having a conversation back and forth. Self-doubt kicks in. Then you have the other side of you, that lazy side says, listen, just let it go. Enjoy life, you live once. That's a load of crap, that is, that voice. Don't allow that voice here. This is the voice that is screaming and crying out for your help to make a change. You know, today I thought it was going to be a human night, but luckily, so far, so good. Anyway, get back to what I was saying. So you have this constant battle with yourself, and you're thinking, you know, tomorrow. Let me tell you something about tomorrow. It never comes. Because the more you keep saying tomorrow, 2-3 years pass, you just like that. Just like that, honestly. That's what I discovered. That's what I've learned in my life. The more I keep pushing it till tomorrow, it's never going to get done. As simple as that. Ask yourself, when was the last time you said, I'm going to do it tomorrow, and you did it? Be honest with yourself too. And don't sit there and tell me, yeah, well, I said I'm going to do it tomorrow, I did it. Honestly, then that's a fluke. Because we have a tendency to fall back into this trap of doing nothing. So don't allow that in. Don't allow that to creep in. Discipline will help you, honestly. Discipline, consistency. You want to see change? Stop eating crap. You want to see change? Start moving. Even if it's 10 minutes a day. That's what I started off many years ago. Sorry. To be exact, 2024 is when I made that change. I'm telling you, when we say many years ago, but the way time's flying, it could be many years ago. That's how it feels like. In 2006, I'm talking about 2024 now. So anyway, go back to 2024. Let's rewind. And I remember when I first started off, 10 minutes, I was like, oh, I couldn't do this. And slowly, I kept pushing myself. And then I was doing 1 hour 20, easy. Plus, I was doing 6 to 10K. And then I reached 10K and it was like 10K a day or nothing. And then the minimum was, if I took a break, it would be like 6K. Yeah. So now easy does it, right? So I'm breaking back in again. But I said to myself yesterday, I can't be doing this anymore. Honestly, I can't. I'm sick and tired of falling back the trap of being the old version of me physically. Not mentally, physically. Because mentally I'm there. It's the physical part which is annoying me because it's that trap of falling backwards, that trap of sliding back into the old routines of just, you know, yeah, let me just relax for a bit. Let me just do it. Stop it, you know, stop that habit. It's breaking habit. That's what it's all about. You picked up a bad habit, you learned a bad habit, you need to unlearn the habit. Honestly, that's what it's all about. Yeah, so tonight I got it in 4K again. I'm not going to push 8K because honestly, I'm not really into 8K. For me, 8K is, if you want it, I don't use 8K. Maybe I should start using 8K, I don't know. But let's see how this new iLog 10-bit, what's going to happen tonight when I add a filter onto it, is it going to look good? I mean, I haven't got my own LUTs. I know everyone's got their own LUTs. I haven't reached that level yet. Talking about LUTs and talking about that level, photography is going on well. I'm playing around with my lenses, different focal lengths and so forth. And I'm still loving the 28, but I'm starting to love 50. I'm starting to love 35 more. 75 too, if we're talking about different. So I'm testing new things, testing the waters, as they say. Yeah. Again, I forgot to put my phone on silent. What is up with my brain? I'm telling you. I need to stop this. Yeah. I think it's old age for me. I'm getting old. Is it me? Let me know out there. If you've passed 40s and in your 50s, because I'm 2 years away from being 50, is it me, or do you start slowly start forgetting things in life? Does things start to just slow down? I don't know. I know, like when you grow older and your body talks to you, like the way my body talks to me, I get out of bed and I'm like, whoa. Your body's like, whoa, slow down, boy, slow down. Sit down, then get up. Don't just jump out of bed. Yeah, it's things like that, you know. Your body squeaks, your body aches, your joints make funny noises. Is that all part of getting old? I don't know. Anyway, drop me a comment below and let me know if I'm not the only one here. Anyway, yeah. Oh, by the way, so I was digging through my hard drives, and one of my cameras I found, one of my action cameras, I found some footage on it. I was like, no way. So I found some footage for back in 2025 when I did this challenge, the main challenge where I lost the weight. And I remember it was looking at the info of that video, it said around March. So I'm gonna drop that video after this one. So if you got time to check it out, I suggest check it out. It'll be posted after this video. You can see the difference of 2025 and 2026. But I promise you, this is my promise to myself, I'm not gonna enter 2027 without reaching this goal. I need to be fit again, I need to look better than I already do, because I need to keep pushing through. Otherwise, you know, I'm just making my life shorter and shorter, they say. I don't feel like making my life shorter. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Now, if there's going to be moments of silence, I might fast forward or just let you enjoy the walk with me. I mean, the best thing to do is take the viewer out with you to experience what you're doing. So I could just let this roll. You know what I'm going to try to? I'm going to let the AI in this camera do the framing and editing by itself, and let's see what the footage looks like. So at least that way, give you an idea out there. So if you don't want to do the edits and you just want to use the AI feature built in when you use the Insta360 app by hitting AI frames and does it for you, and see what the little footage looks like, well, guess what? You're going to see it tonight on my channel. Yeah. Oh. 10 minutes in already. We've got another 20 minutes to go. I'm not going to push it. I should take it easy. I don't want to, you know, overdo it. So 17th of August is day one. Let's see, how can we do this? I got to get a mindset again, reset. If you don't, you're not going to see the change you want. But I'm done with it, honestly. I'm really done with it. By the way, I've got no wireless mic connected. This is me holding the Insta360 X6 on my selfie stick. We'll see how the sound quality sounds like. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Oh, I'm telling you. I was actually enjoying the footage of 2025. I was watching it. Kind of look back at myself, it's like a flashback. I think that's what I'm going to call it, the flashback of 2025 on my YouTube channel. I don't know. I'm going to think of a name, something, or let AI help me. Because you know why? Let me say that the right way. By the way, YouTube has a feature in YouTube Studio. When you upload your video, don't make it public. Leave it unlisted or private. Head over to YouTube Studios. On the top far right corner, you'll see a star symbol. That's the AI symbol. Click on it, open it, and then ask anything you want about the video. Ideally, take the video link in the editor, copy it, paste it in that prompt box, and ask it anything about the video. And it'll tell you everything you need to know. You want title ideas, you want video description, you want it to create a thumbnail, it will help you. Ideally, you should have it unlisted, sorry, not private, if you want to do that. So give it a try. You have nothing to lose, right? You have nothing to lose. I mean, if you're looking for video descriptions, thumbnails, titles, it will help you. You'd be surprised, it's like having a virtual assistant with you. What else could you ask for, right? What else could you ask for? It's like a game-changer feature. Free from YouTube. Use it. Why not? Just use it. You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to take a shortcut like this. Oh. I want to see what this AI feature is going to do. It's going to capture different moments. Different key moments, I think that's the right word to use, right? I don't know. I want to see if it moves around. because I'm not going to do any editing. I'm just going to put it into the app and let it do the editing for me. Let's see how good this AI edits this video. Because you out there, viewer, can tell me. Drop me a comment below and tell me what you think about this video at the end if you want. Was it good, or could I have done a better job myself? We'll find out together. And there's music playing in the background here from a little coffee shop. I don't want it to come into my video and then give me a strike, so please do not. That's another thing. Since we're talking about copyright strikes and so forth, Insta360, if you're listening, please, when you give us these fancy new AI editing apps and so forth, like the Insta360 X6 does now, when you put it on charge, it creates a, mini clip, 30 seconds to a minute of AI director, it's called, and it's amazing, game changing. I like it. But the music you guys use gets me copy striked. It gives me copyright strike claims. So could you look into that, at least fix that? Because I think a lot of people who don't know that if you get 3 copyright strikes, you lose your channel. So yeah, it's good if you want to keep it off the platform of social media, because otherwise we're going to get copyright strikes and claims whenever we post the content that your AI director created. I'm just giving you feedback. Mad love to you. You know I love Insta360. I love DJI. I love GoPro. I love all the brands. But this is out to DJI and Insta360 now. Well, GoPro, I haven't run into that issue at the moment because I haven't been really using GoPro, but every time I use DJI Mimo app with their music built in, that they create templates for me, or if I use a template from their library, Insta360, you can guarantee without fail I'll get a copyright claim on my video. I have to take action, either replace the audio and so forth, or just erase it altogether, or choose something from YouTube's library. Now that helps, that doesn't help. That ruins my footage, because there's me, got the perfect theme music for that footage, and I have to go and change it because I don't have the rights to use it. Why give us an app if you can't use things? That's my point of view, that's my feedback. I don't know if it's right or wrong. Drop me a comment below and let me know what you think. Anybody's watching all the way through and you've reached this far, thank you. But if you think what I'm saying is right, it makes sense, let me know, because honestly sometimes I think I'm losing my mind. Is it just me? Every time I use a template, I get copyright strikes. Like, what? I didn't take the music, I got given the music through an app that's given to me through my device, for example. And I also have that issue sometimes with CapCut, by the way. It's not just Insta360. So you get all these fancy things, you pay annual subscription, and yet you use some of the features and you get copyright claims. It's like, really? I'm not going to go sit there and argue this and this is my right to use it and so forth, where I've already paid for it. But there are some other applications out there that I'm now testing the waters with to see, can I start using? Otherwise I'm just going to forget it altogether and stop using anything from that template, the music, when it comes to music, because do I need it? I don't know. I mean, I see some of these vlogs, for example. They got this nice music in the background and so forth. It makes the vlog interesting. Now I do apologize, my vlogs are not like that. It doesn't move your emotions, and but I'm trying to keep it as raw as ever. But I'd like to have some background music, or so forth. I mean, I can use sound effects, yeah, but sometimes you want some music to go with the flow. I mean, I remember doing some cracking content and the music just went with the content, but the minute I upload it, claim, can't use it. It's like, really? So I go through the library, there's nothing that can close to what I can replace it with, and just ruin my whole content. The whole footage is ruined because the music doesn't make any sense, and I can't cut it out because a lot of important scenes there that's linked to that music, unfortunately. So I don't know, honestly, I just don't know. Drop me a comment below and let me know what you do. How do you navigate through? Because it's just challenging for me, Right, 17 minutes in. I'm guessing you're sitting there watching thinking, is this guy gonna shut up? I do apologize too, I know. But hey, at least I'm out walking, right? At least I'm making you feel what it's like to go back out walking. Maybe if you're not walking, I'm saying. I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying. I'll be sitting there thinking, I need to push. I need somebody to motivate me. Here you go. I'm motivating you. Get up off your chair. Do a walk. 30 minutes. If you can't do 30, just do 10. Small increments, 1% changes every day. If tomorrow comes and you do another walk, do 11 minutes. If you can't, just stick to 10 minutes until you feel that you can do 10 minutes easy, then you start increasing it. As simple as that. As simple as that. 1% changes every day. That's all I'm asking you to do, nothing else. Don't change anything. Diet, anything at the moment, just keep moving. And when you start moving, slowly, your body will tell you, okay, I need different fuel, different kind of food intake. That's when you can change it up. Yeah. You know, one of the best experiences in my life when I did this challenge of cutting out sugar, honestly, it was the best. And it made you feel like you just don't need sugar and sugar's bad for you. But then again, you just want that trap, and slowly you start taking little chunks of sugar again in your life, and it's just back at square one. So I really need to break that habit. And how am I going to do it? Well, I've got a plan. Because I can't do it anymore, honestly. I'm just sick and tired of it. I've got to change that mindset of how I see it. That's what my channel's all about, right? Change the mindset. And I've done it. When I want things done, I change the mindset. It's a reset mindset, baby. Reset the mindset. You know, there's something I want to say. Sometimes you got to learn how to unlearn what you learn. Yeah, I could use it the original way I say it, but I'm cleaning it up, you see. I'm cleaning up my speech, my words and so forth. That's what it's all about. Keeping it clean. Now, growing up with foul language and so forth, that was normal, right? But then as I grew up, as I started getting wiser and wiser, I'm thinking, you don't need to use foul language, technically. What you need to do is make an impact without using foul language. Foul language feels good when you speak that way, but I know, but it's not the right way, is it? If you think about it, it ain't the right way. Oh yeah, that's another topic for another day. Don't worry, we've got a long way to go yet. A long way. Now remember, my old channel, 1,800 plus videos. That wasn't a joke. That was in a short span of under 2 years. Oh, where am I at today? I'm nearly at 500 soon. So, as you can see, today I would have had nearly, give or take, near enough 3,000 videos. But oh no, Bo's over here doesn't pay attention to what he's doing sometimes. I'm human. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes too. I'm like you. I don't claim to be perfect. I don't want to be perfect. I love being me. Whether you like me or not, that's just life. You know, you can say what you want to say, do what you want to say. You can say what you want to say, do what you want to do. It's your life. For me, I'm trying to do the best I can, live the best I can, and help as much as I can. Pay it forward as much as you can in life, because life is too short. Life is too short. So enjoy every moment. You know, enjoy every moment. And again, I'm going to say it again and again. Be thankful. Honestly, every day be thankful that you woke up. Be thankful for what you have. Be grateful. Be humble in life. Stop looking over your shoulder saying, I wish I had this. Look at somebody else and say, I wish I had his or hers. Don't. That ain't the way of living, honestly. That's just going to ruin your life. It's going to make you a jealous person, envious person. It's going to feed hate and corrupt your heart. Don't allow that in. You know, I can sit there and tell you so many examples. Just don't let it in. You know, I sit there and I can watch other content creators and I feel like I want to help, I want to say, but sometimes it may be misunderstood, so I just keep my mouth shut. Because sometimes solutions to their problem, I have the answer. Or you may have the problem, you may have the solution to my problem, but you don't share it because you're worried what I may say or the way I react. Because it's hard to actually share something or communicate somebody through a comment, because it could be misunderstood and taken the wrong way. So I get it. So just remember, do as much as you can, the best to your ability that you can. And not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody's going to agree with you. You're going to get people who just hate you for being you. And that's just normal too. I've had people who just hate me for me being me. I mean, I can't change it. I don't want to change. I don't care. But one day, they may see differently or they may not. I'm not here to sit there and change anyone's mind or tell you how you should think. It's just the way life is, you know. Some people like me, I don't gel with. That's just it. That's just life. Oh, yes. That's just life. God gave you 2 eyes and a brain. Use it. That's all I can say. You know, when you hear people talk about others, shut your ears. That's just gossip. You don't need to listen to gossip, false lies about people. God gave you 2 eyes and a brain. Use it. See it for your own eyes. Don't listen to what people say. Because some people just like to make up stories. Because they just do. Because they get a kick out of it in life. Oh yeah, they just do. Yeah, what are we doing with time? 23 minutes, nearly over. I'm glad I had you with me on this walk. At least you can see that I'm out. As promised, I promised I'll show up. I said I'll do it, and I'm doing it. Even though I had to battle myself. All day I was like, yeah, I'm going. No, I'm not going. Yeah, I'm going. No, I'm not going. I want to sit down and relax. That's the naughty side of you talking. The other side's like, get off. And discipline comes in. So listen, shut up, both of you. He's going. So I'm here on the track. I'm walking. Day 1, 17th of August, 2026. 30 minutes is the first record I'm going to do. And then we're going to see how we go from here. Now, there are going to be days where I'm not going to be able to do it because I'm going to be out on the Harley and so forth. I might try to reschedule it. But ideally, I should be walking every single day. Now, do I take a rest or not? We'll see how this goes. This is day 1, baby. Let's see how it goes. At least for the next couple of days, you're going to see me vlogging every single day. New content. And I'm going to date stamp it. You know, at least you know it's real and not later old content, as they say. Yeah, I need to reignite my lives again as well. So I'm thinking, get my gimbal out, slap my phone on it, and get live. How about a walk live? Yeah, live walk. At least that way, you can see me doing it real, without being recorded. It saves me doing the editing, right? Get it as raw as ever. That would be the rawest ever content. Oh, by the way, if you're thinking of growing your YouTube channel, here's a couple of tips I can help you with. I've helped other content creators, which I have watched and I have seen by them following my tips. So I met a content creator a good while back, and they didn't have more than about 100 plus subscribers, but they got some good traction. The videos wasn't doing well, and I said, you know what, since you're eligible to go live and start engaging with your audience. And this content creator listened. I looked back at their channel just recently. I'm proud, honestly, of what they've achieved, they're monetized and so forth. So every little helps. Live, once you start get going, it gets you the watch hours like crazy, honestly. But the other thing is, you got to keep your mind, the mindful part of it all. You got to watch the comments, because you get people in there who just love to spread negativity in your live, who just love to be, you know, in life, and that may impact your viewers. So the best thing is do is open live. You have a settings in the live where you can drop it down and change it to subscribers only. At least people that are on your journey can join your live only, and they can interact with you. Now anybody who wants to interact with you has to subscribe to your channel. Plus, remember, the more you go live, the more it gives you real life engagement. That's how you engage with the viewers. That's how the viewers out there can reach out to you and, you know, talk to you and not wait for your video. Because some may just want to ask you a question there and then, and you can answer it live. That's the best thing about live streaming. You can give people straight up real answers there and then, not wait for, not create a video and so forth. Because you can also then chop up the live and create shorts out of it, and you can also convert it into a replay for others to come back and join you, because time zones and so forth. I may have not caught your live because it's 6 a.m. where you are, it's 12 a.m. where I am asleep. At least you can come back and watch the replay. So you're just multiple sources of income to get that watch hours up. That's your interest in doing watch hours. Subscribers are people who join your journey. Remember this, they either resonate with you or don't, and that's okay. That's part of life. You get those who will resonate with you, and you get those who won't resonate with you. That's okay too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep creating content. Be you. Love what you're doing, because I'm telling you, life is too short. Right, I'm going to stop this. Remember, I'm coming up to my 2 minutes now. It's going to end. So 28 minutes already in. I don't know if you can see that. There. 28 minutes. So I'm going to finish at 30. And remember, if you have the time, check out the video I'm going to drop after this one, which will be an old remastered video of the same track here, me a year ago. You're going to see a difference. And I felt better. I looked at the videos like, you felt good there. You don't feel good now because you're letting yourself slip and slide back to the old ways. Now the good thing is I didn't put on that much weight. I've only put on about, 4 kilos. Sometimes 5 kilos, depends. So let's say 5 kilos. I put on 5 kilos back and I feel like crap, honestly, I feel like crap. So I need to get rid of it. Because when I drop it down, I'm gonna feel better. And this time I wanna really excel. So I got a target weight I wanna be at. And that's my mission for this year, 2026. I wanna enter 2027, at least my target weight. I think that's fair enough, don't you think? That's a fair deal. You know what? Today's weight, I'm standing at 117 kgs, right? What do I want to be at? I want to be at 98. So let's see. Can I do this? Can I drop the weight before I enter 2027 at 98? You know what? It's hard. I don't care, but I'm going to do it. Because in order for me to stay healthier, younger, and make it through in life, you gotta make changes, sacrifice. So I'm gonna do it. This is the, walk and talk where you need to do self-reflection and talk to yourself sometimes and tell yourself, wake up before it's too late. And I wanna make a change. Because I felt better. Just that stupid 4 or 5 kilos I put on extra, I feel like crap and I feel like, but no. I need to get a grip of this. So, this is my promise to myself, as much as difficult, as hard as this is gonna be, I gotta push through, break through, I'm gonna do it. Can I make it? Oh yeah, I can see it now. You got a vision and unlock it, right? Remember, you can do anything you want. Just put your mind to it, put your gut in it, put your soul in it, and keep going. Right, see you on the next one. Yeah, that's it. I've done more than that. By the time I reach the car, I'm out. So I'll see you on the next one. Remember, if you forgot, to hit the like button, please hit the like button. Let's help me grow. Help me grow, that's all I'm asking. And trust me, when I grow, you grow with me too. That's what it's all about. We give back, you pay it forward in life. You help me, I'm helping you. We grow, we share the knowledge together. That's it, I'm out.